Shalom, shalom. I would like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, and salutations to all Akima that are pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, to the hopeful elect out there. This is the brother Hadavyar coming back at you with another one. And I'm not sure what I'm going to title this video, but it's got some precepts that go into, the fact that, that we're in the end times. The prophets have been speaking about, you know, the downfall of this kingdom, and the prophets have been trying to warn, you know, trying to warn Israel, trying to warn Jake out there, of what is to come. The wrath and the vengeance that Yahushua is coming with. But the people don't want to hear. They don't want to listen. But the time is going to come when they're going to realize that these men that have been pushing these videos on YouTube, these men out here who have been on the highways and byways, the ones that they have scoffed at, laughed at, called bums, called us bums, told us we had no jobs. They're going to be running for answers soon come when things really start to escalate. So the first precept I want to start with is Jeremiah 28:7, and it reads, Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears, and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me, before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries, against against great kingdoms of war, and of evil, and of pestilence. So, our the prophets of old have been doing the same thing, have been, prophesying against, the the powers, that were in control then, whether it was in Greek, Rome, all these times through history, the prophets have been prophesying the downfall of this place, have been prophesying, of destruction that is to come. You know, the prophets of old have never, prophesied of of you know great, peace, that is to come. When you only that peace will only come once, Yahweh Shai, um, comes for his elect and sets up his kingdom. But for the most part, the prophets have been prophesying of the downfall of this place, and and, and that's the same thing that the prophets of today have been doing. You know, and this starts off with our apostles, our apostles of GMS and elders and downward. These men, have been out there, you know, for decades, preaching the word of Yahweh Shem Shai, telling you of what is to come, telling you that mark is coming, telling you that the pestilence are coming, telling you that World War III is coming. And now, we're in a time where all these things are unfolding. There's so much talks of nuclear war. There's so much talks of, this type of outbreak, that type of outbreak. And the people are going to see that, what these men have been saying have been nothing but truth through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. Verse verse 9, the prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, and shall the prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai has truly sent him. So these people are not, especially Jake, because that's who we're concerned with. Jake is only going to realize that what the men have been saying out there, the men of Yahweh Shem Yahshua have been saying, it was always the truth. Once they start coming out with these shipping stations, once World War III is declared, and these nations are getting ready to go to war, then that's when everyone's gonna want to be searching up, the Hebrew Israelites, and even through then, a lot of confusion is going to happen because a lot of camps are pushing different doctrines. And, GMS, Great Millstone, has pushed 100% truth. This is Joel 2:28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. And we're seeing a lot of that now. Brothers are making many, many videos that line up exactly with what this precept is saying. You know, even people that don't even know the Bible are having these dreams, and they can't even explain it. I made a video a few months back about, my foreman having a dream about ICBMs going off and just utter chaos, in the downtown core, and he has no idea about, yes, he knows of the Bible, he's one of them, so-called Christians who think they know a lot, but you know they don't know the they don't know these deep parables that are hidden. So we're seeing a lot of this, young children, having these dreams of destruction. Some of them are having dreams of peace and being at peace within the kingdom. So and this is just another sign that just shows that that we're at the end. We're approaching the end. It is very close. Verse 29, and also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days I will pour out my spirit. And then, it's going to go into that day of the day of the Lord, that great return. Verse 30, and I will shew wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, will be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance. And the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, had said, and in the remnant whom the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, shall call. So only the remnant is going to call upon the Lord and upon his correct name. Yahweh being the Father and Yahushai being the Son. Not just calling upon God, not just calling upon Jesus or Yah or Jah or the Most High. No, our power has a name, and the name is important, and the name is going to be uh the name is going to be so important. You know, leading up to the day that Yahweh Shai returns. There's gonna be just utter destruction and chaos is going to be, unfolding before Yahweh Shai returns. Things are gonna get really bad, you know. A lot of people are gonna die. Well, people don't even know. So this is Matthew 24:1, and the headline reads, "Signs of Mashiach's return." And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to shew him the building of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, that shall be that there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall be thrown down. Let me get to the point. Verse 6. And ye shall hear of Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So we're seeing these things. We're seeing these things happen. I was talking to my mom today, and she was just, she was just, going off about, how Trump is, a man from hell, and all these things that he wants to do. And I didn't get into deep with her, because while she's saying this, I'm in my head, I'm just, she's talking about like America and how America's so messed up, and I'm in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm just thinking, that's that great whore, that's that great whore, you know, and 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 that's exactly what America's doing, you know, and that's why Trump, that's why that's why we like the fact that Trump is in power right now. Do we agree with the things he's doing? No. But we understand it's all through prophecy. We understand these things must happen. There must be war. Things must get terrible. Like the devil, like I said, the devil's gonna come down on you with great wrath because you know that you have but a short time. That's exactly what's happening right now. You know, this man is passing laws, left and right, doing whatever he pleases to do. And we know these things have happened because we need the chip to happen. You us of the hopeful elect, we want to get out of here. So we understand these things. While majority of the world doesn't understand why this man is doing what he's doing, they don't understand, what is taking place in America. We understand that this is all prophecy. This all has to happen. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. That's exactly it. All these are the beginning. And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. Things are only going to turn up. And that's how we know this is the time that we're living in. This is how we know this is the end. This is what the prophets have been warning the people about. But no, everyone wants to just, pay attention to everything else. And that's how a lot of people are going to get caught up. This is Ezekiel 33 and 29. The point is in 33. Then shall they know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, when I have laid the land most desolate because of all their abominations which they have committed. Also, thou the Son of Man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come and pray you, and hear that the word that cometh forth from the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people. They hear thy words, but they will not do them. That's what a lot of people do. A lot of people out they see these videos. They see the men on the highways and byways, week in, week out. Or they may know someone who's a Hebrew Israelite that that you know that pushes this word, but they don't want to hear it. They don't they don't they don't want to correct. They don't want to learn. They feel like they have all the time in the world. People are only gonna want to learn about this truth when things are just just going hectic. Verse 31, and they come unto thee as the people cometh, they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness. So, they just go after what their flesh wants. You know, they hear and they hear this word. They within their spirit, they know that you know this is truth, but they rather do the things pleasing to their flesh. They rather do you know the things of this world. They rather be a part of this world than to detach and learn about the truth within Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And lo, and lo, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that has a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not. And that's to me two-thirds of our people. To be two-thirds of Israel. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. So once these things start, once prophecies are kicking off now, but once those headlines, on the news are saying World War III, once these headlines are on the news are reading about mandatory chipping, you cannot leave your house, you cannot do this, then they're gonna know. They're gonna like, oh shit, my uncle was right, you know. Oh shit, my brother who was always going down to those meetings, he was right the whole time. All those men that we kept driving by, that we drove past, that we walked past every week. Oh, they were right. Oh, so that's what that sign meant that those men were holding up. It's gonna be too late. This is Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small, great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. That's people are gonna realize once this thing is is front page news. Once this thing is all on your timelines, or once your stupid dumb favorite celebrities, or you know fucking whoever these people look up to, once they start to talk about it or to bring light to it, then people are gonna want to believe. But it's gonna be too late. So now's the time, to get right to what the prophets have been saying. Listen to what the prophets have been saying. They were telling you the truth, telling you the truth, they're telling you what's to come, and it is gonna come. Like it says, though it tarry, wait for it. The Lord's word, the words of the Lord do not go out void. They hit their mark. Everything is gonna happen. So that's gonna conclude this video. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles, the elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to all the hopeful elect out there. The Lord willing, until the next one, Shalom.